Hey y'all, get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to a Super Bowl party. A Super Bowl party where everybody brings their own soup. I know it's been a few days since I posted a YouTube video, but I am mentally ill. I had a hard week last week. No, I just had a stressful week at my full-time job, my real job, and it's also the week before my period and I have PMDD. I think it stands for premenstrual dysphoric disorder, but it's basically just like PMS on steroids. So it affects your mood, and I have good old-fashioned depression and anxiety, so it can be a meltdown, crash out, freak out kind of week, and I had me one. It is all good. I'm taking me my citalopram and it is working. It's gonna be a bright, shiny new week. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to the Super Bowl party. My best friend has a Super Bowl party where everybody brings a different kind of soup, and then we watch the game and eat different kinds of soup. Last year I made tater soup. This year I'm making a copycat of Olive Garden's chicken and gnocchi soup. There should be a video about it on my TikTok if you're so inclined. But chicken and gnocchi soup is my favorite thing at the Olive Garden, so I'm gonna try to recreate that and then eat a bunch of soup. I think my best friend, the host, she's making pozole, I think. So I know that'll be yummy. Do you all have big Super Bowl planned? Do you celebrate the Super Bowl? Did you? I don't know when I'm gonna post this, so. I like to go to Super Bowl parties, not because I care anything about football, but like the snacks, dip and charcuterie and chips and wings, and just, it's a good time for a fat girl. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. I'm not a big football fan. I don't really care who wins. Maybe the Eagles, because this might be controversial, but I'm not a Swiftie. I can admire her for, she does have some bangers, I won't lie. There are a few songs of hers that I like. And I can admire her for her drive. But that's all I'll say. I'm not a big Swiftie fan. So I wouldn't mind seeing somebody else win, you know? I'm also really excited to see Kendrick Lamar. I think he'll put on a good show. My favorite halftime show, though, has to be Gaga. I'm a definite little monster. Pause that. I'm gonna put on my e.l.f. I don't even know what this is called. Camo Liquid Blush in Dusty Rose. I remember the color because it's what I always use on here. Sorry. Yeah, I've loved Lady Gaga forever. My dad also loves her. My dad is a dance pop diva, so he loves Gaga. So she is by far my favorite. But there have been a lot of good ones in recent years. I feel like Usher did a good job last year. And Rihanna, of course. That's always just the most exciting part of it for me, is the halftime show. My high school that I went to, our school was so small. I guess they just don't have enough money. I don't really know. We never had a football team, so I didn't grow up understanding anything at all football. I don't know. And like, I get the point of the game is like get from one end of the field to the next, right? And you're supposed to try to stop it. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big football girl. Kentucky doesn't have like any professional football teams. The closest we have is the Bengals, and I know they're not any good because my uncle keeps up with them. They might be okay. I think they're better now than they have been. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you're from Kentucky, you know it's a big basketball state, college basketball. I do like to watch basketball just because I kind of know. I played basketball when I was in middle school. I played basketball when I was in middle school, so I kind of understand it. I was number 1. That was the number on my jersey. But surprise, surprise, I'm not very athletic, so my butt warmed the bench quite a lot. Also, just to show that I've always had crazy periods and issues with my period, I remember one time the coach put me in the game and then immediately sent me back down because our uniforms were white, and guess who? Yeah, you can figure out what happened. Yeah, with a middle school girl in a white pair of basketball shorts. So that's like the extent of my basketball career. It was a lot of incidents like that. I wore glasses too when I was in middle school, so my mom made me wear the big athletic goggles that strap around the back of your head. That made me look really cool. I don't know if you guys are big sports people. I'm assuming not if you're watching me. But I do like to watch some UK basketball every now and then. I do like that, and we'll whoop and holler at the TV every now and then over that because it's just part of being a Kentuckian, I feel like. Doing my eyebrows with Dip Brow and Ebony, they're not even hardly neighbors, but you know, I don't care. Nobody's gonna be paying attention. They're gonna be eating soup. My concealer is e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Rose. Okay. I think I've at least got my eyebrows in the same zip code. I might not, so I'm sorry in advance if they look frightening. I've seen a bunch of TikToks that were like, you can tell the state of if somebody's like going through a mental health crisis by the state of their eyebrows. So that's all I'll say about that. I'm just kidding. I'm not going through a mental health crisis. Last week was just a dumb week. And I have anxiety. I just feel like it's easy to have anxiety right now too, with everything going on in America. It's just like, I don't know. I tried to follow the advice that's like, you know, let go of what you can't control, don't react to everything, whatever. But it's just hard when you like wake up and the news is just like, oh, worst thing you've ever heard happening immediately. So I'm trying to be patient with myself. So make sure you're being patient and kind to yourself too. Okay, I'm gonna set with the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. And this is the first time I've put on eye makeup. Really any makeup at all. I wore a little bit yesterday, but the first time I've done like a full face in a week because I don't know. Sometimes I still don't have eye primer, by the way. But sometimes I wear makeup, like, I put makeup on to, like, feel better. But then sometimes it's just, like, I'm too far gone to even put any makeup on. Like, I don't know if it's like that when you're having a bad week. You're like, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I had one of those weeks last week. I was lucky to be out of the bed and functioning. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So my friend's having the Super Bowl. Anyway, I'm making chicken and gnocchi, and it smells so good. It's just like the mirepoix and the chicken in the crock pot right now, but like my belly is growling. That's the problem for me when I cook crock pot meals, is I'm always like smelling it all day because I work from home and I'm starving by the time it's actually time to eat. I'm also using this. This is like my favorite palette. It's the Baroque palette by ColourPop. And I'm using the shade Noble. It's like a blue, brown, shimmery. Now I'm using the shade Bougie for my inner corner. I've also like hit pan on that shade really bad, but I have another palette of theirs that has a shade in it that's like almost identical to it. And I'm gonna blend the outside edges with a little like light brown taupey color. I like to make stuff in the crock pot though, it's so easy. One of my boyfriend's favorite meals, he's pretty simple, bless his heart, is beef tips in the crock pot. Oh, we also went to the Plane Museum on last Sunday. It was really fun. I mean, it was fine for me. It was fun because it made him really happy and he was so grateful. So it was nice. What's y'all's favorite Super Bowl snack? Mine is really probably chips and dip of some kind. I love buffalo chicken dip. That's like one of the best. I'm gonna do my eyeliner now. Milani Matte Waterproof. The good old faithful. I used to use this eyeliner. It's called Hard Candy Walk the Line. You can only get it at Walmart. I don't even know if they still make hard candy makeup anymore, but they definitely quit making that eyeliner. But it was my favorite. It had the best little brush on it. I cannot, when I rub my primer on my lid, I unsettled my contacts and I cannot. I'm trying to get them to settle again. But they not on there good. And I can't see. But I don't have time to fool with it. Oh Lord. Oh. Oh. My eyeliner's jacked up. I'll just put on some big eyelashes. Oh, everybody will be drinking anyway. It's the Super Bowl. They won't know. I'm not really sure what's going on there, so I don't really care. It's avant-garde. Oh. Just blending out my eyeliner on my bottom lid. Oh, and I just keep adding to it. Girl. Eyeliner's on its own journey today. One that I may or may not be a part of. I don't really know. Anyway, I'm gonna put a little blush on my cheeks. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Full palette. And I'm gonna use this shade Heartburn? No, Heartburn. Have I been calling it the wrong thing this whole time? Heartburn? Or Honey Slope? I don't know. I don't know how to read the back of this. It's this shade. My eyes are back in focus now, finally. My contacts finally settled. Let me correct the error of my ways. I have really bad panda eyeliner right now. I'm not going to take it off because I don't really care to, so don't judge me on this eyeliner. It's not who I am. I'm just going to put my lashes on. We're going to call it a day. I don't have anybody to impress over there anyway. Everybody's going to be drunk and full of soup. Me talking myself down from having a meltdown over my jacked up eyeliner. I just don't have time to fool with it, like to take it off. And I gotta go finish my soup. My favorite kind of soup is probably potato soup. My belly's growling. This eyeliner looks like something I would have done in middle school. It's fine. It's fine. It's art. Look it up. I just put on my Wet n Wild highlighter in Blossom Glow. I have these lashes that I got from Five Below. I think they're LA Colors lashes. They're just a cheap, like $3 or $4 party pack from Five Below. And I'm putting the Kiss glue. The Kiss glue is the best lash glue. It's the easiest to use. IMO, because it has a little brush. A lot of people talk about the Duo lash glue, but it's just in a tube, and I'm not very coordinated with small little tasks like that. So the glue, this Kiss strip lash adhesive works best for me, and it's not got any of the bad stuff that a lot of lash glues have in them. Okay, we're letting the strip lashes, we're letting the glue get tacky on our strip lashes. Yeah, lashes can help make your liner look better. If you have I really jacked my eyeliner up today, but these lashes make me look like I have a very dramatic thing going on, which, like, I feel like that's something that I can honestly attest to 24/7, 365, is that I have a very dramatic thing going on. Yeah, see, it looks so much better with lashes on. Okay, thank you so much for getting ready with me. I'm about to drool because my soup is smelling so good right now. I'm gonna go in there and finish it. Every time I cook soup, I kind of feel like a witch, like, you know, but I'm gonna go cook bacon to put in it and spinach. So thank you for hanging out with me while I get ready. I hope you had a great Super Bowl Sunday. Because I'm probably not posting this on Super Bowl Sunday, but hope you had a great Super Bowl Sunday, and I hope you have a great start to your week and a wonderful day / evening / morning, whatever. Thank you, and bye.